Some of the songs for the album started off as instrumentals, and we have to give them titles so we don't forget what they are. And instead of calling them instrumental number 1, 2, 3 and 4, we're just giving them titles, and the Hindu Times was the title for the instrumental, and it just sort of stuck. I was doing a photo shoot for the 100 greatest guitarists of all time for GQ, and there was a stylist there, and they had a rack of clothes. I was waiting for something, I can't remember what it was, and I was looking through the t-shirts, and then there was a t-shirt. It just said the Hindu Times. I stole it.
I hope people like it. I hope people buy it, and I hope people love it, and I hope people think I'm the dog's bollocks.
This is the first one we've done without a producer as well. So once we got it to a level we were happy with, that was it. There was nobody going, all right, well let's try it this way. You know, once we were satisfied, that was it. The only influences that are on the record are the 5 members of the group and their record collections, and that's it.
Can we talk about the album title?
Again, it come off a t-shirt that I bought in a second-hand shop.
It's out there at the moment.
Fucking t-shirt, fucking tin, man.
There was a t-shirt, I don't know what it means, but it said on it, it had a symbol of something in it, and it said the Society of Heathen Chemists. You've always got to explain to Liam what everything means. So just off the top of my head, I was like, well, you know, we're all heathens, right? Yeah. And he's going, well, what does that mean? It's like, well, we all believe in something, but we don't practice, right? We're all heathens, yeah. And there's a certain chemistry between us. Fucking genius. Genius, man. But it came off a t-shirt, I'm afraid. I've said this to every member of the band, you know. Even when people used to say in the early days, how come you write all the songs? I was like, well, I've yet to hear a song written by Bonehead or Griggs or Liam or anybody else. And they're saying, yeah, but maybe they're too scared to play them to you. It's like, well, that's not my fucking problem. You know, if you've not got the courage and the guts to come and say, I want to play the song I've written, I think we should record it, then I'm not going to drag it out here. I'm not your fucking social worker. But I'm not going to like pussyfoot around. People have got stuff to play, then fucking play it.
This is called A Force of Nature. What are you cheering for? You haven't fucking heard it yet.
Every band I've been in, I've been like the songwriter. So now to end up in one where you're hearing like all these tunes come out, it's dead inspiring, man. You know, it's like, right, fucking hell, have a bit of that then.
I've got my enthusiasm back for writing songs. The reason I only wrote 7 songs for this album was because, I mean, I wrote about 17, but the other 10 were like, there's no even point in even trying. And that in a way takes the pressure off, because it means that we don't need a lot of songs now, because we're just, Gem and Andy are just chipping in, and Liam's got 3, so it's like, that's what makes the album what it is, I think. You know, the 7 songs that I've written are 7 of my best songs. The 3 that Liam's written are 3 of his best songs. You know, when we said to Gem, you know, you can write something for the album, play as your best song. That's his best song. Same with Andy, so it's everybody's best.
Talking to the songbird yesterday.
Say like last year, it was like, no, in fact it was in France when I wrote Songbird. When we were doing Stand on Somebody's Dance, I went for a walk. And I just sat under the tree for a couple of hours, just playing his tune.
Liam never ever plays anybody else's songs on his guitar, ever. He's always writing, all the time. Whenever you hear him with a guitar, it's going to end up in a song of his. We'll show him a new chord, or you'll go, well, that, if you put that finger there, that'll get you right. He's like, all right, great, and he's off over the field, like literally. And he'll come back with a song with it, you know.
Wrote in about 10 minutes. So, that was that.
I think Songbird is amazing, just because it's really, really simple, and I love it. I think Born on a Different Cloud I don't think he wrote it. I think he's lying. I think somebody else wrote it. When he played it to me, I was like, fucking you know. And his lyrics are mega, you know.
Born on a different cloud from the ones that have burst round town.
The day he walked in here, we were doing something for Stanley Solar Giants, and he said, I've written a song called Little James, expecting me to go like that. I don't give a fuck what you've written. Get out, you know. And I just went, we'll play it. And he played it, and we just went, right, it's going on the album. And he was like, hang on a minute, what do you mean? I was like, what's going on the album, man? You've just written your I don't know. Fucking hell, I don't know. If we change this bit, it's like, look, you either want to be a songwriter or you don't.
It's never plain sailing anyway, no matter how intense it is or whatever, because everybody's got, you know, this far in their lives by thinking what they think.
How it starts is that whoever's the song that we're doing, whoever's written it, this is the way I see it anyway. This is my story, and I'm sticking to this for the next 18 months. It's
If we write a
look in the
fucking,
mirror and go, "You're the man."
if any of us write a fucking song, Noel comes and hogs it and fucking makes it his own.
no.
Basically, he goes, "I'll have a bit of that," and the fucking cracks the whip and sells us.
What
Basically, that's
happens
what
Go and
happens.
put your uniform on.
What happens is
He'll spin you this yarn where he goes, "Well, if fucking one of them write a song, then like they're responsible for the who mixed it."
I take it you disagreed with that comment the other day, then, did you?
That was kind of cool actually, but like fucking you know,
Well,
for
you
a
know what I
fact
mean?
you
So, well, I've got a
fucking jump
fucking-
on it.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I've got to lie, haven't I? Fucking big you guys up, aren't I? You know, I can't tell you a
I was
bunch of
listening to you
fucking
big
plant
time,
pots,
and
can I?
That was every word you were saying. I was like,
And I said, Born on a Different Cloud, first single. Fucking arse fell out of his trousers. Fucking no way, I'm not having it. No, I'm not having it. I'm not having that being the first single. And I was like, right, now you understand what it's like, you know, to put something that, you know, something that you believe in so much, to stick it on a plate for someone to go and dismiss it in one sentence. I said, you know, you're about to fucking learn about what that's like, you know.
Do another new song. It's one that he wrote. Is that sarcastic cheer? Because it's taken him fucking 30 years to write a song. Believe you me, he got the same reaction in the studio.
The reason he's saying he's going to be the best songwriter in the next 5 years in England is me just putting pressure on him. Hoping he'll have a breakdown or something, you know, he'll fucking crumble under the pressure and give up writing songs. The bastard.
I wanna love you. I wanna be a better man. I don't wanna hurt you. I just wanna see what's in your hands.
Liam will sit in the corner of a dressing room for 6 hours and play the same two chords, hoping that somebody will go, "Hey man, that's like a fucking great chord change," and we all ignore him religiously, and it fucking winds him up, and he'd sit there and he'd play it for hours and hours. And he would just, you know, be reading the paper before we go on stage, and he'll go, "What do you think of that tune?" We'll go, "What tune? Sorry, I wasn't listening. What tune?" "That tune I've just been playing." I wasn't listening, mate, sorry. You know. We've never started a record off with a concept and gone, right, you know, this year we're going to be this kind of band, or for this album we're going to do that. It's just we write our songs and we record them the way that we record them, and it's all, I mean, to me it's always the Pistols and the Beatles. When you have a producer or a co-producer, you've always got to let them put their own input into a record, or there's no point in having them there. So for whatever reason, sometimes that doesn't really work out. But this time, the reason that it sounds more rounded and more mature and more Oasis-like is because there was nobody else involved in the decision-making process of any of the songs apart from us.
got to double track the Hoover though.
Could have double-tracked the Hoover though, yeah.
Yes, that's true.
There was a point where we were doing this fucking session in the Olympic, one of his tunes.
It's fucking fun, man.
And I'd gone off somewhere and come back to see these mic'd up a fucking Hoover. You know, going all fucking beta band on everybody.
You know the tune like, I want you, want you so bad. You know, at the end it goes, do, 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 and it goes, shh. What the fuck's that? It sounds like as if some missus has walked in with a fucking Hoover going, excuse me, George, lift your feet up. John, feet up, and all that. It sounded like a fucking Hoover, so then I went, well, let's get the Hoover out. So we got Henry the Hoover out, and then fucking mic'd it up. And it was fucking great. It was like a fucking plane taking off. So Noel's walking up the fucking thing, and someone's gone, and he's going, what do you do? They're going, fucking, check it out, man. They're in there fucking kicking the Hoover, going, come on! To the Hoover. Great.
You know,
And then we took it off.
yeah, the thing is, it was like, you know, it sounded fucking rubbish.
But no, it sounded,
was
great,
going,
it sounded great in the music, right? But once the music ended, all you heard was
he was going,
at the end.
they'll sat there going,
we
listen
flange
to
it?
it, man.
No, we'll
What-
phase it, we'll
it's-
flange it.
They're going,
Yeah.
it sounds like a plane taking off. I was like, it sounds like a fucking Hoover. The thing is, you've got to get rid of stuff like that, because what happens is some cunt walks on stage with it at fucking Finsbury Park thinking it's really fucking cool to have an Hoover on stage, and like 45,000 people will be like that. yeah, and when's the fucking guy in the white coat going to come and take him away, you know what I mean? So it's like, let's not have any Hoovers or washing machines. Can I have more Hoover in my monitors?
Hung in a Bad Place came about because me, Noel and Andy B were in there with Noel on drums, and we were just having an afternoon of it really. And he went, "You got any songs?" And I was singing, just having a right old, you know, I was at Madison Square Gardens in my head, man. And he went, "Right, yeah, that's the one, we'll do that one." That was, from then on in, it was like, right, okay, played it to Liam in here, on the acoustic, and then that was it, really. It's the easiest record I've ever been involved with, ever. It's just all, because it's the songs and the voice, you know, and it just flies down really, you know.
Got up one Sunday morning, sun was shining, and it was just, and actually I'd been listening to Sweet Pea by Paul Weller off Heliocentric, and I thought, I'm going to write a love song about somebody I'm in love with. I'm going to actually go and do it, because I hate using the word love and I hate all that shit. And I thought, well, fuck it, I'm not 24, I'm 35 now, you know what I mean? I'll probably get away with it now, you know. I think we were just packing up to go home and we had a couple of hours and I was like, oh, I've got this tune. So come in here and bashed it down, and that's the version that made it onto the record. It took about 45 minutes to record and mix it. 3 or 4 years ago, I'd have been, I wouldn't have sang that to Liam. He'd have gone, "Ah, you fucking knob jockey, what are you all about? Fucking lucky." But now it's like, well, you know, fuck off. I've broken the 30, I'm 35 now. I can do what I fucking want. I can do what I want. Can wear chunky sweaters and have fucking golden retrievers around at my house, and they can't touch me for it because I'm officially middle-aged.
You want your mates to like it, that's what I think really. You know, when they go, "Stick it on," and then you can sort of do it without having to cough over loads of bits, or, you know, fucking, is that the fun? You know what I mean? You sit there and put your feet up and just watch the faces, you know, that's great. We had a kind of, I think, a mental list or whatever of what we thought we were going to start and what we were going to do. And in a way, we ended up doing like maybe a whole different list. And I remember Stop Crying Your Heart Out, we were upstairs, I think it was the first week, and we were just messing around. And I've got this tune, and me and you were going to sing it, Sister Liam, and he just played it, and I knew then, I just thought, we're all right here.
Hold on.
And I'd just written the melody and the tune about 2 or 3 nights before. I didn't have any words, and I just sat down and I just hummed it, you know, like, and there was silence after I'd finished, and everyone was like, "Have you just written that?"
And it's ended up as good as what I hoped it would have, you know, because they can change a lot from gestation to fruition.
If we lost it, we've definitely got it back. You know, I think for whatever reason. I think a lot of that's to do with the fresh members in the band and stuff like that. You know? If there's a theme of the album, it's in the first 2 lines of In Due Times. It's just I get up when I'm down, I can't swim.